I would like to welcome our speaker for today's webinar, David Jiang. David is the Global Product Manager for high-speed backplanes ExaMAX and ExaMES product lines. He holds over 15 years of experience in product management, front design and support, signal integrity and structural design, and developing strategies to meet customers' needs and goals. Thank you for joining us, David.
Yep. Hello, Riley. Thanks for the introduction. Good morning, good evening, everyone. Thanks for having me here. Let's get started. I am the Global Product Line Manager for ExaMAX family, a part of Amphenol high-speed group and the high-speed HSBP business unit. Our BP offers the most comprehensive range of backplane and the cable product in the industry, supporting speed up to PCIe Gen 7 and the 224 gig PAM4 applications. We have a vertical integrated production facility around the world in the global supply chain. Today, I will focus on the ExaMAX product family, which is the leading HSBP product in the global market in terms of shipping quantity and revenue. It also has become the industry standard PCIe internal connector for most of AI data center application. ExaMAX is a big family, and this is the product roadmap. The first product, ExaMAX product, was released in 2013, more than 10 years ago, which is the second column here. It can support PCIe Gen 5, 32 gig NRZ, or up to 56G PAM4 signal speed. It comes with two impedance types. One is the standard ExaMAX, which is 92 ohm, and another is 85 ohm version, specifically designed for UPI and PCIe applications. Up to date, the standard ExaMAX is still the highest demand product in the family. If your customer is looking for an internal backplane connector for PCIe Gen 5 or lower speed, this is the product to support. After standard ExaMAX, we have also introduced an upgraded version called ExaMAX Plus, which is optimized for 100 ohm 56G PAM4 speed. The speed rate is still same as standard ExaMAX, but it offers higher SI margin and also optimized impedance for 100 ohm application. We have also introduced a downgrade version called ExaMAX VS. It has the same identical MIDI interface and footprint as the standard ExaMAX. Of course, it comes with a lower cost and price. The next version is ExaMAX 2. It is a new second generation of ExaMAX product. It can support 112G PAM4 speed, or for 85 ohm version, it can support PCIe Gen 6, Gen 7 speed rate. The MIDI interface, the body structure, and the footprint are fully redesigned to support higher speed. However, this product is backward MIDI compatible with all the previous products in the family. This is being said that the customer can design a system in a fully upgradable manner, that they can use a lower speed connector, for example, ExaMAX VS for PCIe Gen 4, and upgrade to PCIe Gen 5 with ExaMAX, and also upgrade to PCIe Gen 6 in the future with ExaMAX 2. At the same time, they can keep their chassis, their system, the same in the field. only upgrade the line cards. This is a key feature that offered by ExaMAX family, but not the other competitor product offerings. You may have also noticed that there was a product called ARC version in ExaMAX 2 family. This is the first connector that was released in industry, which is fully designed for immersion cooling application. It was just being released in this year, early this year. It keeps the same footprint design, and the media interface is slightly modified for immersion cooling environment. For customer, they don't need to change the PCB. Meaning if they know a PCB is going to work in air, they can use the standard ExaMAX 2. And if they know the PCB is going to be used in immersion cooling system, they can use the ExaMAX 2 ARC version. And this connector can work with any of, I would like to say, most of the immersion cooling liquid with the decay value between 1.8 and 2.3. We also developing the next gen product in the family called the ExaMAX. It is going to support 224 gig performance of PCIe Gen 8. And we will release this product in early next year. Downstairs is the speed associated with the different product type in the family. Okay, as the most popular product in the industry, ExaMAX is being used by almost every leading companies in related industry. That include server, storage, switch router, data center, mobile, networking, 4G, 5G networking system, solution providers like chip companies, test companies, and also the ODM white box companies. Every leading customer in those industry are using ExaMAX today. ExaMAX connector is available in various configurations, which include the traditional backplane, which we call the right angle receptacle to vertical header, RAR2VH, and also available in coplanar, right angle receptacle to right angle header. The same connector can support both standard coplanar and also the inverse coplanar version, which when you make the two connectors together, there will be a separation gap between two PCBs. We also offer orthogonal type of connectors, which include the mid-plane orthogonal and the direct orthogonal type. There's a mezzanine version in the family called the ExaMAX. It uses the exactly same technology and footprint, but offers in a mezzanine envelope to support the applications. We also have CBSBU producing the cable product for ExaMAX connectors that can mate with various connectors, onboard connectors in the chassis. The connector is put in 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 pair configuration, which means how many differential pairs in one wafer. And we have offerings for various column count as well. And for the guide pins, guide options, there's also available. For mezzanine type of product, we offer, in 2 pair, we offer the stack height between 15 millimeter to 67 millimeter. And for 4 pair products, we offer stack height between 15 millimeter for 55 millimeter. Okay, next I'm going to introduce some key features of ExaMAX products. ExaMAX is the first backplane connector that implemented beam-on-beam type symmetrical MIDI interface. And it also is the first backplane connector that use a different size EON press fit tail in the design. I will get into some detail here. So first is about the MIDI interface. As I said, ExaMAX is the first connector to use this design, and now there are various connectors in the industry for high-speed range application that use the similar design. Compared to the traditional blade-on-beam design, this type of beam-on-beam design have two major advantages. The first is it comes with really low mating interface. Normally, the mating force is normally 40 to 65% lower compared to the traditional beam on blade design. The second is the advantage of electrical performance, SI performance. Because of the beam on beam design that with controlled electrical steps, this connector is resonance free up to 112 gigabits speed range. At EON press fit tail side, ExaMAX is also using a very unique design. It uses a bigger tail for the ground and a smaller tail for the signals. The big ground tail first can offer a better retention force with the PCB. And second, it can provide better isolation performance, electrical isolation performance between each pairs. So the crosstalk performance is being enhanced with those big tails. The most important is this big tail is behave like a guiding feature during the press fit process. So those big tails will engage with the bigger ground hole on the PCB first, and leading the smaller tails to the smaller signal holes. So ExaMAX is actually one of the lowest failure rate in the industry in terms of bend pin issue, which is the customer will find a pin that not engaging with the hole in the application process. Other than those differential pairs in every column, ExaMAX also have one extra signal pins in every column. Those pins are very useful and also kind of a unique offering from ExaMAX product family. Those signal pins, we can make it longer or shorter as the advanced mate function or short detector function. Customer can also use those pins to deliver power. Each pin can handle 4 amps currency, low voltage power. And also those things can carry like low speed sideband signals. For example, in a PCIe application, as a PCIe by 16, there will be 32 differential pairs, but also 8 low speed signals. So those contacts can be used for those low speed signal and sideband signals. Okay, specific to ExaMAX 2. First, like I said, it is backward mating compatible with other ExaMAX connectors. However, it is redesigned and optimized for demating performance, optimized for 112 Japan for application, and the target BR rate is 1e minus 7. It is zero scale design, meaning in inter-pair scale is 0. And it also has you're using a straight routing channel design. The precipitate tail is smaller than standard ExaMAX. We have specific routing guideline and also application spec that can be provided to customer to help them design the connector and footprint. Again, ExaMAX 2 ARC. This is a new product that just been released in this year. It can support PCIe Gen 6, Gen 7 that under immersion cooling liquid. It can be used with any liquid with the decay between 1.8 to 2.3. This is a picture of the live demo that we showed in the design count this year. It used Synopsys 112G Ethernet chip, and we put the connector in a sealed box here. Inside the box, the connector is immersed in the coolant liquid. So we also show a live channel performance here. We also have the video on the website and the YouTube that introduce this demo in more details. This product is now ready for ship in high volume. So if any samples required, SF performance required, we can provide immediately. The following slides are some examples of where is the ExaMAX connector are being selected in the design or in the reference design in the industry. First is for Intel. For UPI application, ExaMAX is the only connector that being qualified and being put in the Intel blue sheet file. For the UPI 1.0, Intel qualified the ExaMAX standard version. For UPI 2.0 with EagleStream, ExaMAX standard 85 ohm was qualified. In UPI 2.0 Birchstream, ExaMAX 2 was selected and qualified. So even with the same UPI 2.0 with different platform, the connect selection will be different. And in the next gen, UPI 3.0 Oakstream, ExaMAX 2 is also being qualified. Okay, this page is listed a bunch of AI platforms that has selected the ExaMAX connector in the design. The system here are from NVIDIA, A100, H100, and also next gen like B100, B200. Those platforms use a lot of ExaMAX connectors to transfer PCIe signals. A100, H100 is PCIe Gen 4, and for B100 is PCIe Gen 5. Same as AMD and Intel's platform, AMD MI300X you also use ExaMAX, and the Intel Habana Gaudi 2 and Gaudi 3 use ExaMAX and ExaMAX 2 in their design. This is OAI 2.0 design from OCP Group. This is an open design for the standard OAM GPU platform. So the standard ExaMAX was selected here for PCIe Gen 5 channels, and the ExaMAX 2 connector was selected here for fiber channel 112G PAM4. And also in other OCP designs, ExaMAX are also selected in various projects. One project is called MFLW for a modular computer 4-OS platform. The ExaMAX connector was selected here. And also in SIF project, which is a memory, CXL memory platform that is designing ExaMAX 2 connector with it. Next is the Tomahawk 5 4U switch system. A lot of customers using the Tomahawk 5 chip to design a sandwich type of system. One chip that is supporting 3 to 4 layers of high-speed I/O connectors. Between those boards, they need a mezzanine type connector to link those boards to the same chips. This is a system example for a real system. Those black connectors here are ExaMAX 2 connectors. We have tuned the ExaMAX 2 at 40 millimeter stack height. It can support 112G PAM4 application, and it's available in 8x17 configuration or 8x23 configuration. Okay, that's everything for today. Any questions?
Thank you, David. I do have a question for you. So we heard about the lead time increase in capacity concern for ExaMAX products. What can you say about the situation now?
Yes, the lead time of the ExaMAX products has been increased in early this year, like Q2, Q3, and we have made big investment in both our China facility in Dongguan and also Malaysia Penang facility. The capacity of the product line has been increased significantly, and we will officially announce that by November 1st, the lead time of ExaMAX product line will back to 8 weeks as the previous in the past 10 years.
Great, thank you, David. And does ExaMAX use standard NPM for the general market or the customer product special NPMs?
Yeah, ExaMAX use standard NPMs. That meaning all the big customers, every customers in the market are using the same set of product part numbers. It makes really easier for the distributors to manage the demand from different customers and also handling the inventory much more efficiently.
Thank you. And who is the second source for ExaMAX?
ExaMAX, the second source of ExaMAX is Samtech. It is specific to the standard version of ExaMAX. We are also developing a second source for the ExaMAX 2 product line, which will be announced soon within this year.
Awesome. Thank you, David. And
thank you, Ryan.
And thank you to everyone for joining us today. That is all that we have for today. We hope you enjoyed today's presentation with high-speed backplanes David Jiang and learning more about the ExaMAX product family.